Hey guys, just Jordy here. So as part of my 2023 coming into the new year, I decided that I was going to start a YouTube, and I just figured I should introduce myself. So this YouTube is basically going to be just workouts and meal preps because I post a lot of TikToks and I post on Instagram a lot because I'm trying to be like a little influencer over here. I don't know. I just enjoy it. And the biggest thing people ask me for are my recipes. And I don't have recipes. I just kind of make what I need to fit my macros. So I figured, well, I don't follow recipes. I can just make my own on here. Why not? And workouts. So that's basically what the gist of my YouTube will be. I just wanted to do a little introduction to myself. So to start, I guess, I've been working out kind of my whole life, or not really working out, but just very active. When I was a toddler, I got into dance. I did ballet, tap dance, got into some gymnastics, and going into grade school, I started playing basketball, and then junior high, I did cross country. I ate a salad earlier. Okay. And I also did basketball again in junior high. And then high school, I did basketball, softball, and then my senior year I did cheer, but it was different because we had a really small school. I'm talking, my graduating class was 20 kids, and our class was the big class. So I was very fortunate to be able to be included in all these sports. I was actually born in California, and when I was 9 years old, I moved to Idaho. And now I'm here in Austin, Texas. I've been here for a whole year. And I started working out really when I moved to Austin, at least like going to the gym and stuff, lifting weights. I think my weights, first time I ever really touched weights was with my brother Josh. He was super into the gym. And I would go to like home gyms with him or just work out with him. And we did CrossFit together when I was a kid. In the summertime, we'd go to these camps. And there was like a kids class for CrossFit. Loved it. So that's what really got me into it. And then in high school, I took a weightlifting class. Believe it or not, I didn't really enjoy it. There was like 3 girls in there and then the rest were guys. And I wasn't confident with myself. I wasn't very strong. And I felt weak. And so it just wasn't as fun because I didn't really know what I was doing. And I didn't have the passion for it. Now I love the gym. Like, it's not hard for me to go to the gym. I genuinely love it. I enjoy it. It's something I have a passion doing. Kind of weird, but yeah. And so, yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this. I'm so, like, huge apologies because I've never done this in my life. And this is probably so not what people do on YouTube. I need to start watching YouTube videos to get a hang of this. Apologies, guys. So what really started my fitness journey, it's kind of a long story. I went through a lot in high school, very emotional. My friend Luis had passed away, and it was a small school, so just big connections. Everyone missed him. Everyone was going through a lot, and I was struggling quite a bit. And what got me through that was really my brother and my boyfriend at the time. They were really there for me, and my best friend, of course, who are all 3 no longer a part of my life. So knowing that, it's a little tough. But 3 months after Luis had died, my friend, my brother passed away, and that was a lot for me. He was my best friend. He really was. He's the one person I looked up to more than anyone else. My dad and my mom got divorced, and so, you know, it's just, I really clung on to him, I guess. He was like my father figure, my brother, my best friend, my enemy, all in one. I mean, we had our moments. There was a time where he chased me around the house with a knife, but there was also times where I was crying because I was too scared to get on the ballet stage, and he was holding my hand. He's the one who got me to go out there. He was my motivator. Everything I am derives from him. And so losing him was by far the most hardest thing I've ever had to go through. It really is. And so he's my why. I don't know if you guys hear like why a lot, like what's your why? You're supposed to have a why in everything you do that motivates you to do that. And with me and my life, my gym, he's my why. I want to live and do everything that he cannot do. Guys, if you guys think I'm friendly, he's that. He is that, but 10 times more. I strive to be just as confident, loving, just amazing as he was. Everyone loved him. I feel bad for everyone who like doesn't get to meet him because he was just so great. And so losing him was really, really tough. It was. And I didn't like attention. I missed school for a long time. I got really sick and I ended up failing like 3 classes that year because he died in January. So in 11 days, it'll be 3 years without him. I'm a little sad about that. But, you know, I know he's still there watching over me and I'm going to make him proud. That's my big goal. But after he died, I kind of just I changed a little bit. I just hid in my room, becoming an emotional eater, but I was still active and I wasn't really gaining weight at that point. Honestly, I kind of looked grossly skinny. I lost weight when he died. I was still I was eating like junk, but I lost weight because I wasn't eating enough and I was very malnutritioned. I looked sick. And then my boyfriend at the time, like he really distracted me from all that and made it feel a lot better. But when the time came, I really got my heart broke multiple times. And I'm not even going to get into that because it doesn't matter at this point. What does matter is he's no longer in my life. And as soon as I ended that and he wasn't in my life anymore, everything came just rushing in. All the feelings that I was putting aside or wasn't paying attention to just ate me up because he was my distraction in a way. And as soon as we broke up, it just hit me like a truck. And as soon as we broke up, I gained weight. You know, when people get in a relationship, they end up gaining weight. No, like I gained it when I got out of the relationship. I didn't have a hot girl summer. No, I had a binge eating summer. I graduated high school and I ate and I ate. I'm talking gallons of ice cream. There was one night, guys, I baked myself a chocolate cake. I ate the whole cake in one night. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. I was very embarrassed and I stopped hanging out with all my friends because I gained a ton of weight. I was like, no way. I was prom queen and I was like, they can't see me like this. How embarrassing. I was ashamed. I was very ashamed. So I stopped hanging out with all my friends and I just kept eating and I moved out and I was living with my grandpa at the time and he passed away while I was living with him and I had to move. Regardless, they were going to sell his house and I was staying there by myself and I didn't like being there by myself. So I wasn't staying the night at my own house. And I just was not doing good. And I decided I really needed to make a change. I was looking in the mirror with disgust, honestly. I was disgusted with myself. And I decided to move and I didn't know where. And I visited Austin a lot since my parents were divorced. I was born in California. My dad moved from California to Austin when I was probably 6, 5, really young. And so I would fly there, you know, probably 3 times a year, maybe 4, go visit him with my brother. And so I knew Austin. I wasn't super familiar with it, but I was like familiar enough to know that I would want to move there. And so I moved to Austin and my dad helped me out a lot. Actually, he paid for the 3 months, like the first 3 months of my rent, which is just incredible. And so I got here and I decided to change. I was like, new Austin, nobody knows me here. No one knows my past. Nobody knows what I went through. I can do this. I was so excited because I just did not like the small town feel because I felt like I was treated differently. I feel like people saw me differently because of what I went through and they treated me better. That's how I felt. I felt like they were treating me better because of that. And I didn't like that. I didn't like having like a step up, or I just wanted it to be even ground for everyone. And so moving here, man, let me tell you, the first 3 months were hard because I was still eating like crap, still eating ice cream for dinner, bad. And I didn't have any friends here at all, and it was really lonely. And I had the gym, but you know, I started going to the gym, and I was still eating bad. And I guess like January, like I came home, and honestly, like my little brother like said something about me being chubby, and it hit me. And I was like, dude, if Josh saw me, my brother, he would be so disappointed in me. He was so into that, and he would be very disappointed. And I was like, no way. I was like, I need to fix this. So I went home after that Christmas, after like my little brother had said something about me being fat. Literally hurt my feelings a lot. And I went home and I was like, no, like this is it. I'm changing this. So I got a personal trainer in February. I think January I was like, okay, we're going every day. So I was going to the gym every day, and then I was still not eating great, and then I got a personal trainer who helped me so much. And right now, currently I do not have a personal trainer. I'm following a program right now, and I'll probably get one soon again, a personal trainer, because I honestly loved having one. I need like an in-person, because online is not for me. I need the in-person interaction. I'm very social. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this. I just figured I'd come in and introduce myself and like my past, my why. My why is Josh. My why is just knowing that no matter what you're going through, where you've been, you can do it. You can do anything you put your mind to. You really can. I know more people have been through worse things than me, but I feel like I was put through a lot, and so are you guys. You guys go through a lot, and most people don't know what you're going through, but you're gonna go through it. And what you put in is what you're gonna get out. So how you act and how you react to that is gonna change the narrative. I could have just kept being sad, kept eating. I would probably be big by now. Like, you know, like big. I gained 80 pounds, 70 to 80 pounds, guys. Embarrassing. And I'm still working on going back and better, because it was a lot. I mean, it's a lot faster to get to that point than to come back down. But I'm very, very happy now. I'm learning to open myself up. I've met amazing people here in Austin, and I really just want to dive into this fitness industry more and start YouTube and really just make it my whole life. Anyways, I just love you guys, and I'm so thankful for all of the support you guys have given me. And I'm sorry for how cringy this video may be. This is my first ever YouTube video, and none of them are really going to be like this. They're more going to be like meal preps and workouts. So welcome to my first YouTube channel. I don't know.